Well, we have some breaking news thanks to Rachel Palmer on Twitter. The palace will respect the wishes of the Sussexes and call Archie and Lilibet Prince and Princess now that the Sussexes have expressed a preference. And where does this come from? This was first from Erin Hill 45 minutes ago. People exclusively confirms that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex held a christening for the daughter Princess Lilibet last Friday in a small and intimate ceremony at their home in Montecito, California. Maybe that's why Tyler Perry was flying out there for them. As Scoop former friend and colleague, there will be no royal christening in the UK for Lilibet. Is she a princess? The Sussexes, who didn't want titles for their children initially, seem to think so. She is not listed at one by the palace. And in fact, he goes as far as to mention that Buckingham Palace refers to her as Miss Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. But Richard says, I understand the royal website will now be updated to call Harry and Meghan's children Prince and Princess, and now that the Sussexes have taken time to consider this and decided they want to exercise the right given to male line grandchildren of the sovereign under the 1917 letters patent. Yeah, it reminds us of those times, such as Omidy's Covey back in 2019, 4 years ago, as we expected Harry and Meghan forgone a courtesy title for their child, all part of giving him as normal a life as possible. Love that Doria was there with the Queen, met Archie for the first time at Windsor Castle today. You know, everything very transparent. Their reactions couldn't wait. It's disappointing that action wasn't taken decades ago to limit titles to the children of the Princess of Wales, because if anything demonstrates a slimmed-down monarchy, it's limiting princesses to members of the royal family who'll be working for the crown in the future. But anyway, if King Charles supports this, I suspect a lot of people will rather the monarchy ends with him and traitors get to milk titles for a country they hate and the fame at every opportunity. Then the people of the UK can remove the titles from the Markle family. But let's take a look at that original piece. Erin Hill. People exclusively confirms that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex held a christening for the daughter Princess Lili. And here, when reached by people, a spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said, I can confirm that Princess Lilibet Diana was christened on Friday, March 3 by the Archbishop of Los Angeles, Reverend John Taylor. According to a source, Meghan and Harry extended an invite to King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, and Kate Middleton. Who is Kate Middleton? But they were not in attendance for reasons. An insider tells people there were between 20 or 30 guests at Friday's intimate gathering, including Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, Lilibet's godfather, Tyler Perry, and an unnamed godmother. Interesting. Following the ceremony, attendees were treated to an afternoon of food and dancing, with Archie enjoying a dance with his little sister. Perry was spotted arriving in Montecito last week ahead of the christening. He flew in for the ceremony from his home in Atlanta with a 10-person gospel choir that sang Oh Happy Day and This Little Light of Mine, a song that was played at Meghan at Harry's wedding. Richard is asked directly, for example here by Lara Preter, the article literally says the palace has not confirmed this, yet you say they have. So you've spoken to King Charles? I've seen nothing official. Don't tell me you believe now everything Harold and Meg say. And Richard says it will be updated. I have confirmed it. This will be, as Baroness Brock says, a huge strategic win for Montecito. I cannot help but imagine the reaction at Montecito right now. Yeah, those people could be insanely happy of all the milking and the money they're gonna get from those titles. More reactions. Always have something canned in the pipeline for headlines when wind blows in their face. No surprise, it's now up to the kids to pull at heartstrings. So people mad and other rags will now simply help H&M appropriate the royal titles the kids were not granted. It was always going to happen. In America, it is so not the impressive things they think it is. Thousands of kids are actually named Prince and Princess as our pets. I am so angry I can't even tweet today. I don't want to see this repeated over and over. I need a lie down into a dark room. A princess of Empire 2.0, they really need to figure out their end goal here. However, I'm pretty confident it's just to stay relevant by releasing these statements and a way to profit off their kids. They're shameless, those two. Wait, a direct descendant of a sitting king was christened a princess and no one attended from the royal family? Does that sound right? You can taste their desperation for that princess title that they were never given. Wow, sorry, I have a lot of respect for King Charles, but this is terrible. After everything, it was left up to the traitors. Those titles will be merged all over the place, guessing a deal was done somewhere. Doesn't this contradict everything they banged on about? They desperately escaped the monarchy and its history and traditions. They fled the dangers of the UK and its people, but now insist their kids are referred to as prince and princess of the whole shebang. Well, Richard Palmer is one of the few royal correspondents that I respect. I respect his work, so I think this is legit. So what do you think about this? I will love to read your opinion in the comments. My Royal Rogues, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and I will keep you posted with this shocking news. Much love and bliss.